Hello guys, it's Ryan Ho back with another video. Today I want to compare the XLR microphone to a USB microphone to see which one is better. So both of these microphones are actually sent out by a company called Maono, and they're kind of the similar price points. This is the $50 microphone that's USB. You plug it into your computer, play, it works instantly. This was a professional microphone. It uses the XLR connection and that goes into an interface. So the interface itself is $60, the microphone's $40. So together as a kit, it's $100 versus the $50, so half the price. So we're gonna see which one sounds better. So the USB mic is actually the mic I've been using this whole entire time to do the video until now, which I switched to my kind of Rode Wireless Go. However, you can actually connect this microphone to USB to just power the microphone on, and then plug it in 3.5 millimeter into a device and it'll pass the audio. So that's kind of a cool way to use the USB microphone. They actually didn't even have that in their kind of manual, but I found it out after just testing it. So that's one of the nice features this has. This has a mute button, and then you can unmute it, and then you can control the volume by turning the dial. And then on the bottom, really, we have the headphone plug right here. Then you can change the kind of RGB if you click this button, and then the USB-C over there. So we have the XLR microphone. It's pretty much just that. You have an XLR cable and that's it. You can't really change any volumes, do anything fancy with it. Everything is controlled on the interface over here, which is the kind of podcasting. So we'll take a look at this. All right, so this is what the XLR microphone sounds like. I actually think this microphone sounds amazing. In fact, it might be the best microphone I've heard. However, the biggest issue with this one is really the podcasting kind of deck it's connected to. This thing definitely has like an amplifier hiss, and I tried many different settings and I couldn't get rid of it. So I think the actual thing that you plug into matters more, and I think this kind of $60 deck doesn't have a good enough amplifier to kind of give you kind of a clean output. So now we have the DM30 connected, the RGB microphone. Honestly, this one sounds really good. Not as good as the XLR. However, the noise floor is actually better, so you can't really hear any hiss if I'm kind of silent. The only thing you'll probably hear is probably my computer fan spinning since I have like an RTX 4090, but that's about it. All right, so we have the Maono caster over here. So starting from the left, we can control the gain over here. You can also control the volume of your microphone with this as well. And then this is your USB stream, so you can also kind of control your output over here. So for me, I just kind of maxed it for everything because it's not loud enough, at least for me. And then we have different functionality down here. You can give 48 volt phantom power. You can connect a device through Bluetooth here. You can control the aux as well. So looking at the top, we have the power over here. Here's the kind of ability to charge it, and then USB-C to connect it to your PC or device to kind of pass your audio through. You have a stream out. You have headphones to monitor the audio. You have your aux to input as well. And then of course you have the microphone input as well for XLR. But really this thing has a lot of different functionality. You can actually sidechain, you can do direct monitoring, you can change your voice. You can also do noise reduction, but it's okay. I wouldn't really use it. The pitch I wouldn't probably use either. You can use a sound pad to kind of pre-record like your intros or outros and use those. So it has a lot of interesting settings, but I think the biggest issue with this is obviously the audio out of it is kind of noisy, and I think that's probably the biggest limiting factor of this device. But for $60, I can see someone, using this as a beginner to start out with. However, I think, there are more expensive devices that should be kind of better than this one and sound better. The last thing worth noting, this actually has its own battery, so you can actually power your microphone without this being plugged in, which I find is kind of convenient and kind of a cool feature that it has. Anyways, in conclusion, I do think the XLR does sound better, but I think the kind of podcasting console itself is a little noisy, so it has a little bit of an amplifier hiss. So I think you're probably going to have to go with something more expensive, a little bit better than this if you want the best audio. They have more expensive ones that you can check out or from other brands, but I could definitely recommend the microphone. It definitely sounds really, really good. Now, this one, the USB microphone, doesn't sound as good as XLR, but it's actually cleaner with a kind of no noise at all on the noise floor. So in a lot of ways, I do prefer that to having noise at all. So I think this is also a good option if you just want to get something and plug it into your computer and, you know, just get it to work instantly, and it's cheaper. Anyways, I hope this video helps you guys. Please like and subscribe down below. Helps my videos out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.